rein. Okay, I hope everybody can hear me. There we go. Ich schaue jetzt gerade rein. Ich hatte jetzt ein paar technische Schwierigkeiten in das, was ich jetzt tue. Ich sehe mich hier. Steht aber immer noch Go Live Now. Ja, okay. Super. Super. Also hoffentlich bin ich jetzt live auf Facebook. Und hoffentlich bin ich jetzt live auf YouTube. Jetzt werden wir das ein bisschen sehen. Das Kesera-Kanal ist eigentlich ein englischsprachigen Kanal. Ich switche gleich in meine Sprache rüber, einfach damit hier keine Verwirrungen gibt. Okay, so there we go. Live now, live songwriting. Okay, nobody's watching. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So hi, my name is Kay. Welcome to my channel. I am an aspiring singer and songwriter, and welcome to my live songwriting beatmaking session. This is the first live I've done of this kind, so I still might have some technical difficulties, but we are working on them. So as far as I can see, sound is coming through via OBS, so you guys can hear me good. The only problem that I am having at this time is that for whatever reason, one can't necessarily hear what Ableton is doing. I've tried routing it this morning and it gave a problem, so we're just going to wing it. So if you're watching my live and you can hear the music, let me know if this worked. So we're just going to start off with this basic thing, and I'm just going to initiate and use my telephone and all that jazz to get the message across. So 2 days ago I had a song idea. I have about, how many song ideas do I have? I have a ton of song ideas recorded on my BandLab account. It's set to private because they're just ideas, they're just demos, they're just to, get the party started. There's the camera. And so this is what I recorded 4 days ago. So you guys get the idea. That's just the melody. That's, to get it in. And then it went on with and that's like maybe the verse, the chorus, I don't know, who knows, okay? So what I did is I'm working with Ableton Live. I have a MacBook M1 and I have an Ovation 37 key. I mean, what does that mean? It means I have the tools to make music. I'm just not very good at making music. I have not yet completed a full song, and this is just me taking the time to commit to actually finishing my music. So go ahead and give me feedback if I'm a bit too, dark or light or whatever. It's fine, but let's actually get on to what this is all about. So that is a song idea. As I was playing it in my head, I already knew that I wanted that part to be drums. Dun, 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 dun. So I imported this from BandLab. I like to use BandLab because it's an app. It records online and it's backed up, right, instead of voice messages on my iPhone. So I'm also not even that good yet at doing Ableton, so this is, totally newbie training. So if you're a newbie like me, shout out, let me know what's up. If you got tips for me, you can let me know them too. So this is the sound I have. You can barely hear it. That's the sound I have imported onto my Ableton. or into my Ableton, and I already knew that I wanted this to be trumpets, brass. I wanted to really, go for it. So I'm using Spitfire Audio, and let me just minimize all this stuff. It's the one thing with lives and doing all this stuff, you're looking at all these dashboards. Like, okay, I'll figure that out another time. So hopefully by my next live, which is probably going to be in 2 weeks, I will have figured out how to properly, with the Loopback app, loop back my audio from Ableton so you can hear it and not deal with this weird situation of me holding the music to the microphone and hoping that stuff works. So that's what that's about. So what do we have going on here? YouTube is good, Facebook is good. There we go. We're just going to keep right on going. And this I imported, so Ableton has the ability to take a song idea and convert the melody to MIDI, which is one of my biggest difficulties that I've had, because I don't sing every day. I'm just getting back into this after like 20 years of break, and you kind of know-ish what you're doing, but after that long time, you're so out of habit, you don't really know what you're doing anymore. So what I've gone ahead and done is I found that with Ableton you can convert a sample into a melody, and I've converted this da 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 dun 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 into MIDI, so I can see what notes I'm singing, even it's all there. And now I've put from Spitfire Audio the original's Epic Brass on top. So we're going to solo that so you only hear that. So that's kind of the, let's not get any feedback please. That's kind of that vibe I'm going for. And we're just going to go ahead and clear that up. Clean it up, clean it up. So I'm going to go into, I guess I could do a screen share next time, but is it that important? I don't know if it's that important. Let me know if it's important that you guys can see my screen while I'm doing this. I don't know. I just want to write the song. I'm not trying to do any tutorials really. I'm just trying to get my ish together. That's what I'm trying to do. So we're going to fold it together. I've heard a couple sounds or notes. I see a couple notes that aren't working for me. Oh, I know what I'm doing. That's completely silly. Why don't I try this? I'm going to increase that and hope that this does not go crazy. Nope, makes no difference as far as I can tell. If it made a difference to you and you're screaming like, bloody hell, what's wrong with this woman, then, hit me up. Okay. So what I do know is that I'm at about 80 BPM. So we have a D. D, E, F sharp. I kind of noticed that with my help me guys, that when I'm writing music, I tend to go up and down scales. That's like something I've already kind of picked up. So let me see if I can make that plugin a bit louder. And we're not even going to try to go overly dramatic with today. This was really just, you know, get started. Better started than, you know, perfect. Because perfection is a hard place to get to. So what we got here? My friends, can we get this a bit louder? For whatever reason, I feel like we are not even touching this guy. Yeah, I see I have a velocity sensitive keyboard, and I find that with Spitfire audio, and it's awesome, it's fine, it's probably just me, I don't hit the keyboard as hard as I could to make sure that the velocity is the way I want it to be, to hear it in it playing back. And if you guys have that and know what that's like, then and have a tip for me, you know, hit me up. I'm a noob. So that's like the motive. Let me take another look at that. So I have a right now I have the originals from Spitfire Audio, and it is the brass and woodwinds, epic brass and woodwinds, and I find I have brass live, and they have different modes or patches, I guess they're called, and what I need is the short one because, oh, sorry about that. Good Lord. So I'm always watching, I guess that's my problem. I'm always watching tutorials how to do it, but I never actually do it myself. So, you know, let's go. You see how much punchier that is? That's what I need, because I had this one, brass live. And it kind of does this build up. And then there's brass long. I mean, anybody who writes music on a computer knows finding the right sounds is so... Okay, now I have brass short, so let's go back to that motive. And the, oops, sorry guys, the rhythm is not quite there yet. I'm not going to make this live any longer than 15 minutes because I know this is going to be a mess, a hot mess, but we're starting. It's still a motive, but I don't have the rhythm. And that is another reason why I tend to record things vocally. And I know that there are ways and methods to do this, to get this, you know, all sorted out, and you can even write with your voice and stuff like that, but it's like, I don't want to buy something else again. Don't want to buy another thing. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna accept that we've got a bass motive, we've got a sound, we've got a start, and it's in Ableton, so it's not gonna get lost. I need to work on that rhythm. I think I'm at approximately 85 BPM, and I have found, however, a drum kit that I want to use for it. It's a stock drum kit from Ableton, and if I can find it, I will share it with you guys. It is the Monuments kit. And so that's the drum kit I'm starting with. I'm starting with brass short. From Spitfire Audio, Epic Brass and Woodwinds, and 85 BPM. That's where I'm starting. I'm making a cut here. I hope to figure out by the next live in 2 weeks how to get this loopback system going. And thank you so much for your time. All feedback is appreciated. Write it in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.